Hello Scorpio, welcome to your February reading. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Please make sure you check all your placements to get a clear picture of what's going on for you this month. Now, as always, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate for all of you. Please take only what resonates and leave the rest behind. For those of you who've watched me before, I am doing things a little differently this time. I'm going to be pulling out 3 star code oracles for you just to get an overview of what we're dealing with, and then I will pull out your tarot for your general energy, love as well as career. Retrograde, are you kidding me? While I'm recording this, we have 2 planets in retrograde, Venus and Mercury. All right, let's see. Pluto, love it, your ruler, and the moon. I think you've got the best astro star codes so far. Perception, review, rebirth. Excellent energy, love it. I say this very often, Scorpio, and I love saying it. It sort of gives me a sense of empowerment for some reason because I'm a fellow water sign. Pluto is your ruler, and Pluto was ruled by Hades, who is the god of the underworld. It was someone who would pull out gunk and junk from the basement or from the underworld, bring it up to the light, to the sun, to burn it all off so that people could start afresh. Okay? And I feel like with the nodes changing, the North Node and the South Node have moved from Gemini and Sagittarius into Scorpio and Taurus. So I do feel like you are stepping into your power. The South Node has entered Scorpio, which means that you are leaving a lot of things behind. The South Node talks about our past, and the past doesn't necessarily have to mean the past that you have dealt with in this lifetime. It could talk about your karma. It could talk about past life baggage. You know what I mean? Because your soul has traveled through different dimensions and through different bodies over a period of I don't know how many years, am I right? And every lifetime that your soul lives, it carries on a baggage from that lifetime. Now is a great time to purge all of that baggage, because even though the nodes change every 18 months, the South Node entering Scorpio, I feel like it's not going to happen for another, 20 years or so? I feel, I may be wrong, but don't quote me on that. But still, it doesn't happen very often. Let me just put it like that. So it's a great time to review. Mercury and Venus are both in retrograde. Now, a Mercury retrograde is honestly, we deal with it 3 to 4 times a year. It's nothing major, am I right? But Venus going retrograde in Capricorn and then in Aquarius and then back in Capricorn, I feel like the energy is a little more intense. Venus rules love and finances and beauty and our perception of beauty. So a lot of you may be shifting your perspectives when it comes to what it is that you hold dear, and also how it is that you make wealth, how you make money. We'll see what that could be regarding. But the retrograde, again, it just add a re to every word. Renew, review, reverse. You know what I mean? You get the drift. With the moon card, the moon talks about things that are hidden almost. It talks about our subconscious fears, our subconscious desires, our feelings, our emotions. Quite opposite to the sun. The sun is full and frontal. The sun is your identity. It is how you shine. The moon is how you are when you're alone. It's how you decorate your room. It's your favorite color. You know what I mean? It's that kind of energy. So like I told you, you are reviewing and renewing and maybe even revising what you hold dear. So this could very well as simply just be, oh, okay, I'm changing my aesthetic. I'm changing my home decor. I'm changing my entire wardrobe. It could be something as simple as that. Or it could be a lot deeper. Maybe you are looking at partnerships differently. Maybe you have revised your checklist for the ideal partner. So it's a shift in philosophy. Jupiter has also entered Pisces after, my God, we've been waiting for it forever. And Jupiter is the planet of abundance and luck and expansion. And Jupiter has entered Pisces. Pisces is a water sign. And even though it's ruled by Neptune, it's a very moon-like energy. It's that very emotional, empathic, compassionate energy. So either you're getting into spirituality, maybe you're stepping into it and it's completely changed your philosophy of life, or you're just very simply changing aesthetics about yourself or around you. If you're getting any beauty treatments done, I would highly recommend you wait till Venus is out of shadow, maybe till the mid of Feb. Yeah, I just thought I'd put that disclaimer out there. Because when Venus is in retrograde, it's like you may think something's really beautiful, but once it's out of retrograde, you'd be like, what was I thinking? You know, so it's better to avoid big purchases and like changes in appearance while Venus retrogrades. Okay, that went on a while. Let's get you a moonology for your general energy. That is way too many. Make time for self-love. I love that. It's the first time I've got it. Last quarter moon in Libra. Self-love is important. Very, very important. Let's get 3 cards from my tarot. Whoa, 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 explosive. Hang on, I dropped a card. We have 6 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups, beautiful. And we have the 4 of Cups. Interesting. Okay. What I'm getting, Scorpio, is that a few of you may have been waiting for something to come about. And by something, I do think this is referring to your love life. You were waiting for something or someone to come about. You were waiting for some kind of balance and fairness and generosity within your relationship. But you know what I'm getting? I feel like it does come about because we have the 2 of Cups right under retrograde. Because like we know, retrogrades bring people in back from the past. Once it does come about, you're just like, meh, I don't want it anymore. You know what I said about you changing your philosophies and your aesthetics and your taste and what you look for in love? I feel like now that shift has happened, that rebirth of you has already happened. And something that you were wishing for, once it finally comes about for you, it's like you realize, okay, no, I don't really want this anyway. Why did I even want this in the first place? That's what I'm getting. This is very specific. And make time for self-love. I feel like, so the 2 of Cups doesn't always have to represent you and another person. It can very well represent the entwining of energies and a relationship between you and your higher self. So this is the epitome of self-love. The Ace of Cups can represent that as well. It is a card of self-love as well as an offer of love. So I think you are truly honoring the fact that the longest relationship you have ever been in is the relationship you have with yourself. I think that's absolutely beautiful to see, Scorpio. All right, let's move on. Let's get you a moonology for career. Okay. Stubborn deck. This deck is the most stubborn deck I have. No joke. You see what I mean? Nothing. Alright. Come on. Give me 1 card for Scorpio. Oh, okay. We have to. I will take them. Attend to the details. Last quarter moon in Virgo and go wild. Oh, we have 3. Gosh. Full moon in Leo, which says go wild. And full moon in Pisces, which says forgive. Ooh. Full moon. I mentioned Pisces to you, I know that. And Virgo and Leo. Beautiful. I like this. I feel like, okay, I'm getting something very specific, Scorpio. I feel like a few of you may be wanting to take a risk when it comes to your career. Some of you may be wanting to get into something brand new and it's almost going to be a risk. I think the moon was going to flip. Yeah, right there. It was going to flip, but it didn't. I would have freaked out if it had flipped. Five of Voices. Okay. You're beating yourself up about this, Scorpio. You want to go wild. You want to take this brand new journey. You want to take this risk. You're ready to attend to the details. It's like a part of you already has learned a lot about what it is that you want to start, but you're not being able to forgive yourself for leaving something behind and starting something new. And I get that. I was in the same position last year. I left a 13-year-old business behind to start, well, this. And sometimes, even in my dreams, I don't forgive myself for it because it's like I had nurtured my previous business for 13 years. But I followed my gut. I followed my intuition. And I'm urging you to do the same, Scorpio. With the Queen of Voices, I feel like you're being very, very logical at this time. And I commend that. I celebrate that about you. But the Two of Wands is an energy of leaving something behind that has kept you stuck. I just saw 11:11 on my timer. The Two of Wands is leaving something behind and setting the intention to begin something afresh. The Two of Wands is also an energy of, because you've let the shackles of the past go, it's like you're no longer chained to something in the past when it comes to your career. It's like you suddenly have the authority to manifest whatever it is you want into existence because your slate is clean. Does that make sense? It's like if you're already holding on to something from the past, you're holding on to its frequency and you don't have enough space to manifest something new. So I feel like your spirit, your soul wants to let go of something and begin something afresh. And Five of Swords atop Go Wild. The Five of Swords is an energy of sometimes feeling like you want to have a shortcut to success. There is no shortcut to success, Scorpio. The Five of Wands in the original Rider-Waite represents a soldier. I mean, honestly, he's not even a soldier. He's a civilian. And he's very well dressed, okay? And he goes into this war field, a battlefield, where there are soldiers just lying around. Some are dead, some are bleeding, some are just holding their head in their hands because they've just been to war. They've just been through battle. Sorry, you can hear my dogs barking. Anyway, and this fellow, what he does is he walks onto the battlefield, very well dressed, clean, healthy, not hurt in any way, picks up the swords and raises them in the air and says, I won, I won. He doesn't say it, but that's the gesture in the card. So it's that energy of not doing the work but expecting the victory. Don't do that, okay? Whatever it is that you are planning to venture into, I feel like with Attend to the Details, the cards are guiding you to do more research. I feel like you're already in the middle of doing that research with the Queen of Swords because she is, like I said, a very, very intelligent queen. And this is not a gender-specific reading. Just take the energy with you. So I feel like forgive yourself for not being able to follow what you wanted to in the past and having the urge to start something afresh and do your homework. I feel like it's going to do you some good, Scorpio. All right, let's get you a Moonology for love. I may have to pause the video in the middle because my dogs are just play fighting and they get really noisy. Whoa, crazy flip. Okay, we have full moon in Sagittarius. See the bigger picture. Oh, let's see what this could be about for you, Scorpio. Crazy flips happening for you. Okay, we have 4 cards. 9 of Cups, beautiful to see. We have the 7 of Wands, a little bit of defensiveness happening here. The Lovers, I love that. And we have the 3 of Wands. That's kind of beautiful. Oh my God, that's kind of beautiful. I just realized, I just connected the cards in my head. Okay, you know what I'm getting, Scorpio? It's like, I think a few of you are finally realizing, so I don't know if you guys remember what I usually say about 2 halves not making a whole, but 2 wholes coming together to make a perfect union. whatever this was that was coming back into your life, and you realizing that you've leveled up and you don't want it anymore, is you making space for something that you actually will value. Hear me out. With the Nine of Cups is that energy of my wishes have been fulfilled and I have made them come true. Okay? And it's like whether I get the last cup to reach the 10 of Cups or not, I'm happy. I'm content. And this is that happiness of being content within yourself is what attracts a partner who is also in that Nine of Cups energy or the Nine of Pentacles energy and helps to form a union. This Two of Cups union. I feel like whoever this was who was maybe coming back to you, maybe, they did not learn the lesson of self-love. They did not learn the lesson of the Nine of Cups. They came back incomplete, hoping you would complete them. Okay? But once you stand your guard and once you have that checklist in place and once you realize what it is that you truly want in a relationship, I feel like the wait will be over. The Three of Wands is a card of waiting. But the wait will be over, and with the Lovers card, I feel like there's going to be a perfect union coming in for you. Once you see the bigger picture, like I said, you will not get into the nitty-gritties of relationships. And that is the biggest hiccup for couples, getting in too deep. I'm not saying have a shallow relationship. That's not what I'm saying at all. Sometimes people try to start fixing things that aren't broken, and that creates more problems than you had to start with. You know what I mean? But you are in a wonderful energy, or at least you're heading there. Normally, I ask people to get out of the Seven of Wands energy. I tell them to stop being defensive. I'm asking you to stay in this energy. I'm asking you to stand your ground. I'm asking you to declare your boundaries and tell the universe exactly what it is that you want from life, from a partnership. And once you do that, my friend, there's a lot of love coming in for you. A lot of love. I like this. I truly like this. I'm getting heavy Pisces in my head. A lot of Pisces for some reason. But I would welcome this change. I think it's quite lovely. Whatever shift has come about in your, not personality, I wouldn't say that, but in what you value has changed how relationships come to you for the better. I like this. I like this reading a lot. And we have Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This may be slow to come in, but it is going to come in and it's going to stay. Because the Knight of Pentacles is the only knight in the deck who has the power to stay, to stick on. It's not a come and go energy. So I like this. I truly like this. Enjoy the rest of February. I will see you next time, Scorpio. Bye-bye.